U.S. just revealed top-secret hypersonic aircraft, reaching Mach 10 proud moment. The United States Air Force has been receiving sophisticated new surveillance planes, and recent indications that Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works division may have already given one to them have reignited rumors about a covered aircraft that many refer to as the SR-72. This program, which was previously publicly acknowledged and underwent intermittent bursts of media interest and general fanfare, was intended to field a Mach 5 Plus replacement for the venerable SR-71 Blackbird. That is, until March 2018, when Russian President Vladimir Putin made a speech that many today consider to be the first indication of the start of the contemporary hypersonic weapons race, abruptly ending the effort. But in the last 2 years, Lockheed Martin has become more confident in its hinting that a new stealthy high-speed reconnaissance and strike aircraft is being created. Furthermore, if recent statements by Vago Muradian, the chief editor of the Defense and Aerospace Report, are accurate, the Air Force may already have the aircraft Lockheed has been making insinuations about. The fastest crewed jet in history, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, could reach altitudes of 85,000 feet or more and maintain speeds above Mach 3 for extended periods. Throughout its 3 decades of service, the Blackbird is credited with outrunning almost 4,000 missiles due to its unique mix of speed and altitude. This allowed it to operate almost unhindered in even the most hostile airspaces throughout the Cold War. The SR-72 idea is based on the same principles, but its goal is to reach even faster speeds to provide it the same level of survivability against even the most sophisticated threats of the 21st century. The Blackbird's distinctive Pratt & Whitney J58 turbojet engine, sometimes known as a turboramjet, allowed it to reach its declared maximum speed of Mach 3.2. Many pilots argue it was somewhat faster. To further improve performance, that engine had variable geometry nozzles to control inflowing airflow and bypass pipes that extended from the early compressor stages of the engine to guide airflow into the afterburner. Even though jet engine technology has advanced significantly in the nearly 60 years since the J58 engine was created, faster speeds required for survival in today's modern battlefield would require an even more novel kind of propulsion. To outpace contemporary air defenses, the SR-72 would have to be able to travel at speeds greater than Mach 5, or hypersonic. These speeds have only been reached thus far with single-use technology demos or rocket-powered spaceships and airplanes. Although there are jet engines that can power an aircraft at hypersonic speeds, they cannot power an aircraft during takeoff or landing. Conventional turbojet and turbofan jet engines can power an aircraft during takeoff and landing, but not at hypersonic speeds. It takes both for the SR-72. The development of a fully reusable turbine-based mixed-cycle hypersonic propulsion system has long been linked to the SR-72 program. This concept is a new type of air-breathing jet engine that combines a supersonic combustion ramjet, also known as a scramjet, that can achieve and sustain speeds above Mach 5 and possibly even over Mach 10. It is a combination of turbofan engines used by many modern tactical aircraft. The inherent difficulties in controlling airflow at velocities ranging from a complete halt to the high supersonic regime are highlighted by this combination. The air-breathing jet engines that power modern aircraft, known as turbojets and turbofans, employ a compressor fan next to the inlet to draw air into the engine and compress it. The compressed air is then combined with fuel and ignited to provide propulsion. These engines can therefore drive an airplane down a runway for takeoff from a complete halt and maintain that acceleration up to about Mach 3. At that point, the engine's front-mounted compressor, which is designed to draw in and compress air, starts to obstruct the incoming airflow and reduces the engine's high-speed efficiency. On the other hand, scramjets and ramjets lack a compressor or frequently any moving parts at all, which makes them extremely inefficient at low speeds and unable to stop. However, these engines come to life at speeds more than Mach 3. They do this by utilizing the tremendous pressure of incoming air to produce the compression required for the engine to combine the air and fuel before lighting it for propulsion. An older and more tried and true technology called ramjets uses a sort of blocking body in the intake to slow the incoming air down to subsonic speeds, making it easier to ignite. Because of this, it's generally accepted that ramjets can travel up to Mach 5 or 6, but probably not any faster. Conversely, more recent scramjets do not obstruct the airflow at all, enabling supersonic airflow into the engine. Because of this, lighting a match in a storm is sometimes used to relate the difficulty of ignition to a much greater engineering task. However, scramjets are generally thought to be able to reach speeds over Mach 10 or even higher, provided those difficulties are resolved. When a turbine-based combined cycle engine is used, it essentially combines these two types of jet engines. It starts with a turbojet or turbofan and accelerates to around Mach 3, then switches to a ramjet or scramjet to continue accelerating to Mach 5 and higher. In a high-speed wind tunnel last November, Hermes successfully demonstrated the operation of their turbojet ramjet combined cycle engine, demonstrating that this theoretical notion has translated into practical systems. Even though Hermes' achievement is undoubtedly significant, it appears that a collaborative team from Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works and Aerojet Rocketdyne may have sneakily outperformed them by years. In reality, as early as 2017, Lockheed Martin's SR-72 combined cycle engine was operational and prepared for installation in an aircraft, according to Rob Weiss, the company's now retired executive vice president and general manager of the Skunk Works. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.